Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Lounge. This is Asfar, your host. And today we are going to go over some replays. We're about halfway through the season, about 18 days left. It's been pretty fun. Let's take a look. 18 days left. So, and we're halfway through Royale Champion. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins left before we get into Ultimate Champion. And we had some epic replays. This one was against Lucky, and he was playing like a Hog, Executioner, Lightning deck. There's still a lot of Hog decks. You still got that Mighty Miner Hog, but I've been seeing a lot of the Miner Bomb Tower Magic Archer deck. That deck is with Knight. They've added Knight into that deck with the Evolution, and it's really strong right now. So if you guys are looking for the number one meta deck and around mid to top ladder, it's that Miner deck, and it's the Hog deck still. So I'm happy with the nerfs with the Firecracker. I think she's balanced now. She's still strong, and her evolution's still cool without being overpowered and just completely destroying a tower if you just play it at the bridge and she gets 2 shots. So actually, he's not playing Hog, he's playing Prince. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my Bandit to stop the Prince. And this game was very close. This was probably the closest game, I think, out of all the replays. I'm surprised I won. But yeah, let's just take a look. So he's using Valkyrie, Inferno Tower, Prince, instead of Hog. And then he has Lightning and Executioner. So I'm not really sure why these decks use Executioner, probably for Lava Hound, but I see Lava Hound once in a while, but Lava Hound isn't too popular. And as you guys can see, I'm using this new bridgespam with the Evolution Barbarians. I've added my own little twist to it. I've added Elite Barbarians to it just so it can be a little bit stronger and have multiple threats. Because we have the Battle Ram, we have the Elite Barbarians, and then we have the Evolution Barbarians. So I've been liking this version. It is tricky against some decks, like against Lava Hound, if you don't have your Queen or Magic Archer in Cycle, or if they somehow get rid of your Queen and Magic Archer, then you pretty much lose to Lava Hound. But it loses to that Miner deck. It's hard to play against, quite honestly, just because of Bomb Tower. Bomb Tower is extremely strong right now, in my opinion. But yeah, but if you can get through and get some damage, it gets kind of fun. I do like the Queen. I don't really use champions that much, but I've been enjoying the Queen. I use champions in my war decks when I do war during Thursday through Sunday, and yeah. So far this season's been pretty good. I was able to push up to Royale Champion pretty fast as usual. I had to use my my Evolution Barbarians just to stop that push, because I'm currently down with 700 damage still, and somehow his Executioner didn't see my guy. But yeah, after he used Lightning, he's able to play Inferno Tower, so I knew that he had to be low in mana, but no, he somehow has mana to defend the Battle Ram. So, yeah, I don't know how his elixir is faster than mine. Yeah, like looking on the replay, his elixir bar looks like it's filling up faster than mine. Or maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me. Either way, he's able just to defend. He has a good cycle because he has his Inferno Tower for my Ram, he has his Prince for my Elite Barbarians, and Valk, and yeah, he should win this game, just because he's going to be able to spam lightnings on my tower, which he doesn't really spam though. But let's take a look and see what happens. So he does a really good tornado. I have to do arrows, and then he just stops it. And I do Magic Archer at the bridge to get damage, and I was hoping he would get one more shot right there, but he doesn't. And so we're both just spamming right now. There's 30 seconds, and none of us can get to the tower. We're going to have to rely on spells, and I'm going to have to rely on Magic Archer. So, it gets pretty intense to the last 20 seconds, the last 15 seconds. I'm still ahead, but all he has to do is log lightning and tornado, and then he's going to be ahead in damage, which is what I was kind of worried about. Especially with him having the Valk there, and he gets his lightning down. And then we got 3 seconds. I play my Magic Archer, and he snipes it. Boom, and I win by like 23 HP. By 33 HP, I win by 33 HP. So that was an epic first game, which was the last game I played. I just wanted to show you guys the replay because it was a close game. And then we're gonna watch this new Barbarian bridge spam against this hog deck. This is kind of like the Tesla Firecracker, but he's using Knight instead of Firecracker. Which like I said, I like the Knight evolution in my last video. I do think it's balanced. I think it's really strong. I think maybe 3 cycles and it would be more balanced, I think, but 2, because just because 2 cycles is pretty easy to get with the 2 cycles, especially in these cycle decks. So maybe 3 cycles would make it a little bit more balanced, make it less overpowered. But overall, he is super strong. He doesn't really take damage from ranged units, which I think that's kind of cool. Like Princess Towers, Firecracker, Magic Archer, Queen, anything that shoots long distance. I think it only does 20% of its original damage to the Knight because of that shield. I think that's a cool concept, but I think it's a little bit too strong. I think it should be like 30%. Like it reduces it by 70 instead of 80. I think that would be more balanced. Just because 80% is really high. He threw the fireball trying to predict my barbarians, but I threw my elite barbarians down instead of my evolution. And I don't know. This is I still hate skeletons and I still hate goblins. I think their DPS is too high. This guy just sucks with his Tesla placements and his timing. So I'm able to get free damage with it. Now, if this guy was actually good with his placements and timing, this would be a very difficult game. But he messes up, and so I take the advantage, and I'm going to win because of it. So I love Ghost because Ghost doesn't activate the Tesla. And this is kind of nice that I did my Elite Barbarians just because of Firecracker. I knew he had Fireball and rotation. So playing my my Evolution Barbarians would have been useless. So I'm going to use it for the Hog Rider. So you see what I'm saying? He like cycles it so fast. Like you got Firecracker. I played 1 unit. He plays 6 cards. So that's kind of cool. But luckily I was able to go ahead and snipe it. I had to use Queen to defend. And there's about 20 seconds left. I have to do arrows to get rid of the Firecracker so that I could be a threat on his King Tower. And I'm not going to really be able to just stop this. His Hog is just too strong. He's just going to get the hit because it's a Hog Rider. And guaranteed hit if you play it on the bridge and if they don't have ability. But again, this guy's... He could have done Tesla, but he doesn't do Tesla, and I'm able to get the connection. And I'm able to just push through and get the victory. So we'll do one more replay. Let's take a look. Ooh, we might do 2 because I like showing replays of destroying 2.6. We'll do this Lava Hand replay though. So we're fighting against Bozkirk, and he's in the clan Harput. So I do that on the bridge to snipe tower, damage on the tower, and I know that it's going to kill all the barbarians before
my magic archer dies, so I thought it was valued. I'm just gonna ignore the minor. The minor is kind of a tricky unit to play because early on, it doesn't do a lot of damage, it's just chip damage. But later in the game, it could easily snipe towers if you're not paying attention. It feels like it gets extra damage buff if the tower is under 1,000 HP. I know it doesn't, but that's just what it feels like. So I was able to get a beautiful Elite Barbarian push, on the bridge with my bandit, and all he really had to defend it was the Inferno Dragon. But now he's gonna get a decent push. I'm gonna do my Barbarians so that I can get my Evolution Barbarians cycled through. I do think right now my favorite evolution is Barbarians. It completely replaces the Pekka. With the Pekka being the worst unit in the game, I'm probably not going to use the Pekka until the Pekka gets a buff. I tried playing the regular bridgespam version, and it's just not good. Like, it's not fun. It has horrible mashups. It's a heavy deck, so it feels like it's hard to play in single elixir. You have to play super passive, which I'm not a very passive player, but that's probably why I'm not good with Pekka Burst Spam anymore, because it requires a lot of patience and 2 minutes of the game when 75% of the game is in single elixir. It's hard to be disciplined sometimes. So he plays his Lava Hound. I know he doesn't have Tombstone or anything, so I just try to break through, and it doesn't succeed. Actually, it does succeed, and I have a pretty strong push still. And he has no elixir to push behind this Lava Hound. So I'm going to keep on adding the pressure and play Bandit in the pocket. I have the Queen to defend the Balloon. And I'm not sure why he plays it there. I know I play my Balloon there sometimes because I'm a bad Lava Hound player. But he should just played it out of the bridge. That way my Queen wouldn't have locked onto it and the King Tower wouldn't have locked onto it. So I'm in a pretty good spot. His tower has 600 HP left. Mine has about 1400, so I have twice the HP left on the tower. But he plays his Balloon, and luckily he doesn't get another shot. Luckily the Balloon, takes a little bit longer to lay down a Balloon shot. So, and I go ahead and get the victory. And that's going to be it for this video, actually. I'll be doing another video once I get to Ultimate Champion. I just thought these games were fun and wanted to show you the new Barbarian Bridge Spam deck that I've been enjoying, because I haven't been having a lot of fun with Pekka Bridge Spam. This deck is a deck that Nemesis I think Nemesis came up with it. Maybe he didn't, but I saw a version of this Elite Barbarian Bridge Spam deck on his YouTube channel. He wasn't using Elite Barbarians. He was using the Evolution Barbarians and the Heal Spirit. But I like this version a little bit more. Well, I hope you guys keep on clashing, and hopefully you guys can get new PBs.